What's going on, everyone? It's M3SHI here, and today we are starting a redo. Oh my lord, I'm so boosted. I'm so mad off of that because I actually did a full beginning walkthrough of Monster Hunter Online, but I didn't check my recording correctly and my audio was not recording, so it was complete silence with like half-hour gameplay. We're just gonna restart fresh. We're gonna restart all new. So welcome guys, it's M3SHI here to some Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Online. Now this game is only in Japanese, and I thought since it is a new year, kind of, I know it's like the 9th, 10th, but I'm gonna make a full-fledged series on a walkthrough to get you guys from beginning of creating your character here into full-on playing and, you know, doing questing, and everything becomes a second sense to you. So even though I can't read Japanese, if you can't read Japanese, then we're just together now. We're on the same level right now, because I mean I know how to play the game, but not only will we can progress together, I will actually learn things as well as we do the series, and you'll also learn everything that I know from the series. So without further ado guys, I'm gonna go ahead, make a character, and you guys, oh shit, I'm sorry, I did it again. Fuck, I gotta, oh god damn it, oh Jesus, okay, here, this one, that one, and then this button, and then there, choose your, make a name, corresponds to me, M3SHI, find me on here if you want to. I don't know the servers correctly done on this. Oh gosh darn it, someone took M3SHI. OG M3SHI. Okay, that one's taken too? What? How is OG M3SHI? I deleted M3SHI though. Huh? Enter. We're having difficulty. Okay, we are finally in here. Alright, forget about this part. This is useless. Click this button. We're gonna get in the game right now. Okay, so here you're doing tutorial, Jesus, okay. WASD to move around, use your mouse to look around here. Controls aren't necessarily the baddest thing in this, I mean they're not bad at all. You have your shift to run, and you see the very top here, it's gonna deplete your stamina bar, which is 100, but if you, it can't do it with the mouse. But that's pretty much that for this part. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this cutscene, and I'll be right back. Okay, so just past the cutscene. This is pretty much just the beginning part. So we're gonna wait for her to stop talking, or finish talking, and then we get put to the intro part of learning the basics of the game. So we're gonna cut that out here. So learning the basics right now. We're using the longsword, so you have your basic attacks here. So let's see here if we kind of actually aim for the actual enemy here. Learning the basics will not be necessary for right now, just because there is an actual part where you'll be learning everything about your weapons that you'll be using and all that type of stuff. So this is kind of not necessary for now. But I will teach you this part here before I actually skip it. So this is, you look at your bottom left corner here, you have your special talent. Now every time you hit an enemy, it actually fills the bar until it's at max percentage, where it's like an ultimate. So what you do is you would hold F, and then you would click both mouse and 1-2 button to perform your special talent skill, or special art skill, I guess you could say. Pressing tab will actually lock on to the certain monster. So if we find where he is, I think he's over here somewhere. There he is. It won't lock on them for long. If you hold it, it will. But what it's used for is just for like 180ing if he's like behind you, just to kind of recounter him and find out where he is. Now for this part, you just have to repel. Use the repel. So pretty much you would hit it with your ultimate like 2 or 3 times here. So if I can get it to happen here, it'd be nice. You take out your blade, hold F, and then just I don't know why I even did the slash move. My bad. You go ahead and do this again here. I'm stuck in the ground. If I can get out, please. Here, come on now, it's not hard, come on, get up. Wow, you're really stuck in there. Jesus criminy, man, get out. There, Jesus. Okay. Hold your blade. Let me see if I can get to the perfect spot where he's not gonna hit me. And then I roll into his... Okay, whatever. Okay, a little second there again. There it is. So every time you do... Well, at least for the long sword, every time you do, you can actually boost it. Okay, there. I hit him once. I guess it was just based off time. I'm gonna skip it. Okay, guys, so after we just got through the whole little... the cinematic of that part, you end up here in Area 2 of a certain jungle, aka spawn zone, where you will begin a certain instance when doing hunting. If you guys have never played a Monster Hunter type of game and you guys are just doing this one, this is where one of the areas are. But this is only a tutorial area. I want to give an advance. I've totally forgot to advance this early in the beginning. I'm playing this on a laptop, which I do not have the best frame rate, as you guys can see here. It's really bad, but I really wanted to do this walkthrough for you guys and guide because it's a whole new year, and I enjoy this game to the most, and I want to kind of give off help for people that are coming into the game without the English patch giving any help. So this guide, tutorial, walkthrough, whatever I want to call it, will be that help. So I'm gonna go ahead, and that was the whole thing. I'm gonna go ahead and begin with this part. So this is the area you will be going after the cutscene, and yes, this is where you will be at. So if you open up I, you guys can see we have 2 ration, aka kind of your stamina builder, I guess you could say. So it's already in your hotkey here, your hotbar. So if you press 2 or 4, it doesn't matter, either one, and you'll actually eat the ration. And you can see at the very top, your stamina bar actually fills up and increases, and that's for your running and I think dodging skills. So moving on, next part will be it will ask you to actually grab a resource here on the floor. Pressing Z will allow you to collect the resource. I already know this part, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just skip the cutscene. I'm not gonna make it any spoilers for you guys. I even know it's like a walkthrough. Okay, so we're greeted by the Zenogre here, and all we have to do is pretty much repel him. So we're gonna take out our blade here. It's the same thing as before with the last monster. You just have to simply repel him. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in my blade here and get going. And I think 3 hits with this, if you do your basic arts 3 times, you'll actually just get him to repel faster. So if I can kind of land them, that'd be fantastic here. You guys give me a moment. You guys can see it shows the indicators of where he's going to actually attack, so we kind of have knowing where he's going to hit. I don't know why that didn't actually hit though, so we're going to see if we try that again. Alright, we had the immune. Alright, so that was pretty much it. I'm going to skip the cutscene once more, guys, to give me a... Okay guys, so we've made it to the beginning, pretty much the town center of the game, where you'll be doing most of your crafting, upgrading, and all that type of stuff. So if we open up our inventory, if you click I, we will have a resource here that we've gotten from before finding the Zenogre. It's not really anything too much of a problem right now. It's not going to be really full on necessary, but if we open up our console, we press the console button and bring up our mouse here. If we go down to the bottom right corner, we can actually open up our daily I guess stuff here. So we're going to pick these up. I'm actually going to explain this here. So we have 4 types of categories. Now the first one is the blue one. This is your daily 1 to 5 days of loot. So once a day you can come here consecutively and pick up your loot. These 3 are based off of leveling up and doing certain things. As you progress through the game with me, you'll be able to pick these up and pick up these small little gifts as they will start to get more and more. And then same thing for here. There's just a whole bunch of 25k Zen that'll help out for crafting armors and stuff. So this would be pretty useful. So this is like level 5, I think it was. And I think this is actually the level 1 here. So level 10, level 20, all by 10s. This one goes by 5, I guess. I don't understand why. but these will be based off leveling, and you'll pick these up every time you level up, and they'll give you some resources and some items that'll help you on your like quests. The next one, if you go back to the little bottom corner, is the once a day. I think, if I can remember, it is once a day, and it's just like, it's more of like a little chance thing. You can pick up any of these through here, and you can only pick one once per day. So I'm gonna pick the middle one, and I got I think it's one of the gems or something. I haven't gotten really to touch on it, but that's what it is. So after you kind of get through that part, we're gonna go ahead and talk to her on our first advancing on the quest. Pro tip on playing the game when it comes to grabbing quests, or the main quest at least, when it says quest clear and you are still in the dialogue screen, it's just mean that it's a continuation of the story quest or the quest that from the previous one. So you would simply click the one with the exclamation mark and continue from there. So I accept it, and we're good to go. So after we accept the new quest from her, we're going to come over here to this guy right here. He is actually going to provide us with the tutorial right here, the tutorial for the weapons that we could be using right now. That we'll be able to use, the tutorial for them. So it's gonna take you through to where to click, and then once you actually get into the area here, we're going to get all the weapons and showcase them. Okay guys, so now we are in the training area here. Now if we head over here to this weapon rack, we will actually be able to check out every weapon in the game here. So opening this up, we'll open up this here, allowing us to choose what weapon we want to actually take a look at. Do excuse the bad frame just because of the video loading. It's very inconsistent, as you can see here. But I'm going to go ahead and choose the Great Sword. The bottom right here, bottom left you want to click this one. Or at least I would say to click the bottom left to right. So opening the very left side of the tab will bring up more of a dummy and a weapon, a combo list. This combo list isn't in English, but it's something you can actually play with. So you guys can see here, left mouse is your basic attack. Basing on what you do from there can lead to like one basic attack to another basic attack to I think another one. Yeah. So the simple combo list, and what you can do is actually just go off of what you see on there. So your right, if you're using a great sword, your right is a looks like a sideward slash, and looks like both mouse buttons clicked simultaneously will give you an upward slash that looks like will root you for a few seconds while in place. Yeah, so you can't move as you're pulling back your sword. So all of this is like a combo list for you to look at. And it looks like E, if we hold E, will give us, looks like a blocking type of skill here. Not skill, kind of like an action. As you can see, we're a little like doing that. So we hold E, we can actually do a, I guess, block attack, I would say, a counter attack with our left mouse button. Now, you can take this combo list and literally do pretty much anything with it. So what I would do was I would just play around with the whole thing and kind of get familiar with the weapons you want to use. So if I would use like the special talent, I would actually be able to test out the special skill. That's the special talent skill with the great sword. So it's all about just getting familiar with your weapons, because you are able to actually swip in and out with these weapons at any time. So if I wanted to choose something else, I'll come back to here and choose like the dual blades. I would click, like I said, the left bottom button, and now you have my dual blades. So now you're able to test out the dual blades and get familiar with these, basing on how you want to get familiar with them. So as you can see here, now it's like charged up, and I can start doing like different attacks and getting familiar with like what I can do my skills and all that. And I can also test out, like I said, my special talent skill. Now, of course, it already moved away from the dummy, but that's pretty much what that is. So now I would charge up my blade. Now I can do probably, I think it's a different one. I think it's when you charge your blade. I don't remember, but you guys can see there, it's a little bit different. I'm gonna hold F and do it here. Yeah. So when you have your blade charged, double blade charged, I guess it's more spontaneous damage. But once you are done with what you feel familiar with your weapons and what you like, you open up the weapon rack. You see here, we have all the melee weapons and then two of the ranged weapons here. So I'll show you guys. It is the light bowgun and the crossbow. So I'm not gonna get, like I said, I'm not gonna get too much into this because we're gonna start heading out now. But that's like a kind of like a spray shot, I guess you would say. We're gonna head back to weapon rack, and then the button all the way to the right here, this is simply to exit. Because what the quest was to actually just have you test out and get familiar with what you wanted to know. If you are still actually in that menu list, it goes combo list, tutorial, and then the second would be a video tutorial, and I've never tried the third one, and then the last one, the fourth one, would be just to exit the tutorial room. Now after you get past the tutorial, or get back here, go ahead and clear off the quest from this guy. And then you'll pick up another one which will have you talk to the girl back at the little hillway, which is over here. Oh, actually no, sorry. He gives you, I think it's a bag, gives you a bag of all the weapons and items. So you guys can see here, if you press I, you'll open up your inventory, and then you'll have your daily gifts as well as the gift he gave you. So open up these first. Open the second, and then third. The third will be every actual weapon. So now, to do this, we simply click on this tab at the very top right, and it'll actually show us all the weapons we have. Now this is every actual weapon in the game which we can actually use. Because as for class system in this game, there really isn't a class system. It's more of what you feel to build. You can literally build anything you want based off of what weapon you want to use. So let's say if you wanted to use the long sword, you would right click long sword, equip it. You want to use long sword, you go, I don't know, high DPS, and I don't want to explain too much into it because I'm like get really weird with it. But like I said, you can really build anything with it. I'll teach you guys like the different types of way to build with the weapons that you want to use, and there also will be videos on YouTube from other YouTubers that will help you on that. So once you've chosen your weapon to use, you want to go ahead and back to the little girl on the hill over here. So we're going to accept this quest. Like I said, guys, do excuse the frame rate. I'm doing my best to, you know, give off this tutorial and guide for you guys, because I would love to see more people play this game than just the whole community on the Discord. Even though that is a great community, Helix is on the Helix 101 is on there. You can go check him out, which is really cool. He's also one of the Monster Hunter streamers and YouTubers. So after you pick up that quest from her, we're gonna come over here to the one by the fountain, or the waterfall, I guess per se, by the pond. Picking up her quest, clearing it off. I'm actually going to end it after we get to pretty much at quote-unquote Elsa, which is this quest right here. She's gonna have you come talk to this girl all the way in this corner over here. That pretty much looks like Elsa. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this, but play the cutscene just to play it off anyways. This is a quest you do have to complete, so go and do this quest, and you need to be hit with this long song cutscene thing. and I'm gonna just cut it and then make it episode 2 for you guys. So this is it from here. Hope you guys did find this kind of helpful, even though it kind of just took you through everything very easily without even having the need of my help. But I'm going to continue to make these walkthroughs for you guys, these guides and all this, as a series, because I feel like even though I have bad frame rate and all this, I want to do my best to kind of provide you guys with some way to understand and play the game. So I will actually put a link down in the description if you do want to play this game. There is a video you can watch on downloading and making an account for this game. It's not hard. The game is free to play. I don't know when they'll ever bring a English patch to the game ever since 2.0, but with all the new updates coming out for this game, I would love to see people play it, grind it, and grab the gear and all that. It's a fun game to play. Bring your friends, just have fun. And that's it from here, guys. Hope you guys did find this video somewhat helpful, anything helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.